for nonprofits that depend on donations to survive. And one Houston charity is warning others about a scam disguised as a donation that could have cost them thousands of dollars. Our investigator, Amy Davis, has a warning this morning for us.
Yeah, Sophia, this really could happen to anybody. So that's why we hope that by sharing how the scam works, you'll recognize it if it happens to you. Raise Up Families is a Houston charity that helps families on the verge of eviction. The organization depends on donations, obviously, to help others. And that's what they thought they were getting when the director received a very kind letter.
I'm writing to thank you for the excellent work you do to support single mothers.
It seemed like a heartfelt email to Angela Burgess, executive director of Raise Up Families.
Because I experienced the challenges of raising a child on my own, it is simple for me to understand and picture the impact you must have on people's lives.
The self-described single mom who wrote the letter said she wanted to make a donation.
Without funding from the community, from foundations, individuals, businesses, we are not able to run our program.
Angela sent the information requested, and days later, a check arrived.
I opened up the envelope, and there was overnight second day envelope and a check enclosed for $13,000. So I emailed her and said, thank you so much. This is going to go so far in helping us continue to serve families in our community.
That grateful feeling didn't last long when she received this bizarre response.
I just realized that I sent the wrong amount. I meant to send $5,000. I'm going to send you my bank account information. Can you please send the remainder to me?
Angela knew it was a scam.
It was so disappointing because we really need the help and support like every nonprofit.
This is a check overpayment scam. We've warned you about this type of thing before because it could happen to anyone, like if you're selling things online. Someone sends you a check, then says they accidentally wrote it for too much and asks you to send some of the money back. The Federal Trade Commission says these types of scams often work because, first, the checks do look real, even to bank employees. Second, it can take weeks for a bank to figure out the check is fake. But third, the check clears. You see the money in your account and you think it's legit. But by law, banks have to make deposited funds available quickly, usually within 2 days. Your best bet, do not rely on a check unless you know the person, which isn't always possible for charities. That's why Angela wanted to tell her story.
So I really wanted to warn others, beware.
All right, so Angela also says that working with a nonprofit, they often have donors who are very private or want to remain anonymous. So she said the email initially didn't raise a red flag for her. Emily, supposedly the name of the woman who made that donation, stopped responding when Angela wouldn't send the money back.
That's the immediate red flag.
Yeah.
That's so good that she caught it,
right.
too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people just like, okay, kind of going through the process.
I know. We've done stories on it before, all different variations, but the whole thing's generally the same.
Yeah.
Check for too much and, hey, could you send me the money back somehow?
And even call. I mean, I guess you can just kind of go online, find the website and say, hey, let me just double check and see. Obviously not the person who's donating, but if you get like I got one from Invisalign that I had gotten, I paid too much. So they sent me a check in the mail. I'm like,
Was that a scam?
No, because I called and I checked. I called and I checked, but it kind of looked a little sketchy to me just because I have this experience here with you talking about it all the time. Yeah. But just when people are just donating, that's a lot harder.
If you're not paying complete attention, it just gets you.
Exactly.
Like, oh, of course, you're not thinking about it, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh.
Yeah, and everybody always feels dumb, and they feel like, how did I fall for that? But yeah.